Welcome back to Saga of Three Kings, session number 100, Death in the Family. Last section, the group began the fight with Ashene, and we're not terribly surprised, but we're caught off guard to start with by a group of Vacant, which are a strange variant of undead, that dropped down from above. Some of them stayed up above, and we're basically pummeling them with crossbow fire as Ashene disrespected everyone, I believe. The fight's been going good. The current effects that are still on the table: Aura of Life, greater invisibility on Benson. There isn't much else going on besides a wildfire spirit's present. And then Ashene is focused on an unknown state, some spell that she cast early on, but it hasn't been revealed yet. And also Bigby's hand. And it seems that she's able to concentrate on multiple spells due in part to the carbuncles that are bound into her palms. Who is... It is Jeremy. Jeremy's the one who...
I was about to message him. We can hear every little thing you're doing.
Jesus.
Oh my goodness. I'm going to turn him down.
It was weird.
Carry on.
I was like, wow, he's really excited about this.
I was trying to send him a message real quick to get it done sneakily.
That said, on initiative 20, the lair effect changed. It has now stopped raining the radiant and necrotic energy, and instead there is a pooling of the liquid. Every square that is a horizontal surface in this space is difficult terrain, and if you start your turn in that space, you take 1 radiant damage. So, starting off the combat after 20 goes to 18. On 18, it goes to Benson. Benson, you take a point of damage. Go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw.
I am trying to open my character sheet. It's not opening.
Okay.
Is this any better? Can you guys still hear me?
I can hear you
can
talking,
hear you
but I
speaking.
can't hear you biting your desk or chewing on your microphone.
Nope, you're good.
Cool.
Those $20 headsets, man.
Yeah, I guess.
The RTX thing was shut off because I switched headsets.
Shorty, any luck on the character sheet?
It's just frozen, man. It's not doing anything.
Okay,
You can go and I'll come back. I'll tell you when it's up.
sure.
I don't think anything should.
Chody delays.
Okay.
Yes.
On Ashene's initiative, she will. Sophia has gotten rather close, so she'll change her focus up a bit. She is going to use her bonus action to move the Bigby's hand 60 feet. And then you see her kind of just strike her hand down in front of her. And as she does so, a mass of gout of fire appears in front of her, creating a wall of flame in between her and the rest of the room.
Does the wall of flame extend up to the ceiling?
It extends 40 feet up, so it actually goes up to...
Just to the
Yeah,
catwalks then.
catwalks.
But not over the catwalks, just
If you're on the catwalks, you could run up and jump down, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Just a heads up. When I click on everyone else's character sheet, it opens theirs. When I click on mine, nothing happens.
Just refresh your browser.
I-
If you haven't already.
I've done it twice.
Fair. I would say buy a new compute. I don't know. Still probably a little too late for that option, right? I don't know what to say, Chody. I'm sorry.
Do I not have access to it? Can you check and see my accesses?
I stole access away from your character.
And gave him all the others.
Does it not have access?
Hold on.
If I click on Benson's character sheet, mine freezes up. There we go.
That's very, very interesting.
Well, Chody's idea isn't so weird now, is it?
No, it loaded up. That was really strange, though.
It took a long time for me. Oh, look, I got another copy.
I got 2 copies.
Did yours just pop up, Chody?
I got nothing. Mine just stays like I didn't click it.
I just clicked show to players. It should have brought it up in front of you, did it not?
Nope.
Also, I hate to say this.
I see it, but I just see the bio page.
I can't get rid of it.
Yeah, you're bringing it up, messed up my roll 20.
Mine's broken.
You broke roll 20. Page is unresponsive.
Okay, well, good game. Shanae
No,
wins.
mine's working okay. Mine's
All right,
okay.
guys, I'm good. I'll win for us.
Attaboy.
I believe in you.
New
One-on-one final destination. Let's go,
Oh,
Ashton.
oh.
New technique. Go ahead and try it again.
I think we're there.
Any longevity?
I'm refreshing. It's
It broke mine.
Also, I see Chody's like range of sight. I think that
Yeah.
circle.
Everyone will now be able to see through Shodi's miniature.
Red.
Chody's character sheet is just like jacked. Like it just has so much stuff on it. It takes a long time to load.
Elizabeth is saying that the map is overlapping with Zach, mine, and Brent's
Oh yeah, you got a little
You know,
too
I'm
far
gonna
out there.
blame his
Video
Cerulean
boxes.
spells.
Oh, exciting. Hold on. That's an easy fix.
Right there.
All right, I got my sheet back.
Oh, I got the wrong side. It was over here.
There, perfect.
I pulled another token out, but
Okay. Did you hold shift and double click your token? Is that what you were doing?
yeah, I'm character lounge, just double clicking.
Oh, we did it, boys. Episode 100.
We
That's
made
We
it.
did.
You know what? We went 99 sessions without.
Might
too
as
many
well be our
breaks.
first day.
I think we wore him down. He's just going to give up now.
Oh, boy.
We hit her with the Benson bomb,
Hell yeah, the Benson bomb. Or she cast a spell that caused Benson's character sheet to
Oh.
explode,
and it killed her.
and she lived. She lived forever and ever and ever. Actually, it
Nah,
made
she
her
didn't.
immortal. She's immortal now, so.
She's gonna have several lifetimes of suffering through I do to her.
Okay, whoa, jeez. It's, see mad,
Oh, my
buddy.
sister.
Still my sister. Name of the
Just-
session, by
just-
the way, is Death in the Family.
Just roll better. You know,
You're not gonna want to be here.
just roll a little better. Get that frustration out.
Oh, God, your last section, I remember now.
12.
Almost max.
Hilarious. Okay.
Except the opposite of that.
Well, after her turn, it's going to go to Vesser. For some reason, there it is. The wall of fire I was looking for was strangely
On Benson's sheet.
being difficult.
It's his sheet is the server.
Holy shit. How did he do it?
Okay. And Master Vesser, you're up.
All right. Thank you for putting the wall of fire on the upstairs as well.
Thank you. Or you're welcome.
What was the ceiling height total?
What was that?
It's
From the ceiling?
It's 40 feet to the balcony, right?
Yeah, it's literally touching
Okay.
the bottom of the balcony.
Okay.
I am going to
And
drink one more dang old potion.
okay.
4d4 plus 4 for the greater.
Yes.
Perfect. And I'm taking a point of damage. No. Yeah, he's going to just
quick.
use his movement. Oop.
Does anybody not have inspiration in here?
Me.
I don't have any.
Okay. Elizabeth, who do you like better, Jeremy or Steve?
Damn.
Oh, well, that's not a fair
I also don't
question.
Yeah, what? That's not
It's a little, well, that is a little mean to Jeremy.
That is a little mean to Jeremy.
I was making the same joke. Just being a little less on the nose about it.
Hilarious. No, I'm just gonna pick at random. Steve, you get the inspirations.
Oh, yeah, totally random.
It's the same thing.
Totally random.
What triggered that inspiration?
So Elizabeth already has it for the Friday game.
He was giving it to an
Gave it
audience
to her
member.
because she had help with the problems that we were having on stream, and then
Oh, it's a meta inspiration.
She
All right.
gave
How many
out.
times have we given her
Personally.
inspiration?
A lot.
At least once. I know I've given it to her once.
Yeah. Despite that, the Tuesday game half her party is now gone forever. So,
Dang,
despite all the benefits you gain.
that's bad luck.
Um,
Yeah, I'm just drinking a potion and moving to that position to keep an eye on things.
cool.
Was it our fault?
Sophia, no, it wasn't.
Sophia will also drink a potion. Same damn thing. taking a point of damage because she's on the floor. Vester is going to stay in the air above the catwalk.
Got it.
And I guess she's just going to stay in position at sort of cover against this corner. Can she stand there, or is that in the wall?
That's fine.
Okay.
Okay. Brooklyn, you're up.
Okay. I will fly up and dash so that I can get. You said it was 40 feet up for the railings and catwalk and stuff.
And the firewall, correct.
Okay, so I'll do that so I can get over to the top here, and put a blue dot so I remember. Okay, and then once I get up to here, I still have 20 feet movement, and I'm also going to give the dash possibility to Vester if he wants it.
Oh, pass.
Yeah.
Pass on me. Don't.
Okay. And then I'll give it to. Can I give it to somebody else if he doesn't want it, or is it just like a they turned it down kind of thing?
What spell were you casting?
No, it was with the Sword of the Council. I took the dash action, so I was.
Oh, yeah. It's you choose one person who's willing, so you can communicate that before.
Okay, gotcha.
Who's willing? He's not.
And I'll
willing.
give it to Crow if he wants it.
It just lets me go my movement speed.
Yep.
Dash.
No,
Use your
for free.
reaction.
to move.
Action to move my because dash is my movement speed, right?
You just move your movement speed. Yeah.
Yeah. So sure, because I'll try
Sort of
to.
Yeah. Sort of the council's dash feature isn't you get to dash. It's as a reaction you get to move your speed.
All right, I'm just gonna keep running up along the balcony. To walk through fire.
Okay, there we go. I got them lined up too. And that'll be my turn.
Great. Ryan.
I will use an action to dash. Boop. Stand up on the handrail and I'll bonus action hide.
Don't forget to move your upstairs tokens
Sorry,
or downstairs tokens.
Got it.
The firewall's
Steve
actually
and Jeremy.
one back from where I wanted it to be. Apologies.
You're good.
I'll explain why here in a second. It would have actually been problematic for you if I had it the way it was. All right, Brian, done?
Yeah.
Grok, your initiative, you are a keen observer of understanding how fire works. So you know that this firewall, due to its size, emits heat out to that position and also emits heat 10 feet up in the air. This would not be knowledge that anyone else has. Oh, whoa, who fell off?
Jody restarted his computer.
Jody,
Sent it in the chat.
yeah, he's restarting altogether.
His whole computer froze up, I think.
Ooh, street.
Hold on. We are Steveless in this specific variant. So, hold on. This is the only one I have. I did not have a Chody-less position. You go here instead. Okay, cool. Transition. Perfect. Everyone's where they're supposed to be. Grok.
So you told me that information, right?
Yeah.
I could yell it out as a free action, right?
Or telepathic.
Mind link.
Oh, mind link. Okay, so is that an action to do that, or I could just do that?
Free action to talk. Or
Yeah,
think
so I would
thoughts.
definitely say that to everybody, especially the part where it comes out beyond the fire itself and how high it goes up. And as my action, I'm going to do Cure Wounds on Talith. So let's do that real quick. We'll
Don't
just
forget
do it
RLA.
first. Right, and then I get the Aura of Life deal. So that's an extra D8. Thank you for that reminder. Right, so Talus gets back 13. Right, and 15. And then that'll be my action. Talith is going to dash. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Get to there maybe. And so I take a point of damage, is that right?
You
for
took
the
a point
radiant?
of damage at the start of your turn, then you healed it. And then Tal took a point of damage, and then she healed it. So nothing
No.
changed.
Wait, how did it get healed?
Aura of Life.
Oh, okay, right.
By
Got it.
yourself.
I did it by myself, right. Cool. And then for my Wildfire Spirit, he's just going to radiant action to through a flame seed anything that comes nearby.
All right.
Okay, cool, done.
Talith, Gwent, and then White Crow.
All right. So keep running up. 55. He said actually. So he said, how high up was the balcony?
40 feet.
40 feet. And he said the heat
Goes up 10 feet over it.
Comes up 10 feet over it. So it's okay. So it'd still be hot up here. Yeah, I want to. Okay, can't
Run up the wall.
No, but I can't. Thing is, I can't get past the fire with this move. Actually, if I dash, I can. Yeah, so I'll do that.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Yeah, I'll do 55, and then yeah, I'll run up the wall, do another 55 to end up here in crouch in pouncing position.
Okay.
John, real quick, that's not how Aura of Life works. So I do want to be fair, and it doesn't protect from the radiant damage. So we take the damage.
No, you're not listening to what I'm saying. You take a point of damage from the radiant damage, and then you regain 1 hit point when you start your turn within the aura. So,
No, you don't.
Only
You
if
don't.
you're at 0 hit points.
in the aura with 0.
That's not how it works.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, thank you for
No
correcting
problem.
me. I thought it was just you regain 1 hit point all the time,
No.
Mullen. Only if it's
No.
0. Got it. Okay.
Right. So I'm just
Thank you.
going to take no problem.
White Crow, you said you jumped over it?
No, I got to the point, and then I ran along the walls
Oh,
to get
okay.
up and over.
How?
So I can, because I dashed, so I go 55,
He's a
and
monk?
then I dash, so I
you're
go
fine.
another 55.
You're fine. Sorry for even test. I keep on testing everybody, like asking you if you know stuff.
He's a
Chody
monk.
will be going.
Pretty great.
Hold on. Quick note, Chody, you can't open your character sheet. Do you know what you want to do or no?
I don't really know because like I said, I'm not sure what's needed right now. Haven't been paying attention because I've been trying to figure out to get this work.
Things that murder magic witches.
Yes.
Yeah,
I think we're
let's-
preparing to engage on the lady.
For the
let's
action
throw,
that
chill grasp at her.
Okay. So that would have happened before she threw up the wall, so you would have been able to see her. That would have hit. She would have taken the damage. She seems to be resistant to necrotic damage.
That bitch.
Not immune, though. And then the wall would have gone up. And this second turn that's about to go up, before it gets there, the wall is opaque, so you cannot see through it. You would know that the wall of fire is twice as large as it should be for a normal casting of wall of fire. You're pretty sure that that is an unknown or unforeseen element of the craft magic that is basically taking into effect. Her spells are twice as powerful as they should be. At least when it comes to size. So it would go to 20. On 20, the liquid kind of clears off of the floor. And at this point, you start to see that the magic of the craft kind of focuses in. It seems like it's kind of drawing towards and up towards her position. White Crow, kind of from your position up above, you're like pounced and kind of looking down. You would see that she seems to start to kind of glow a bit in like a bluish color. And you can see that she's becoming like covered in this strange aura.
Oh, what color is it?
Blue.
Oh.
Looks like
Cody,
it's-
what's blue magic? Quick.
looks like it is filling her and like
Water.
kind of like
Lightning.
coalescing on her. It does not look like it's life magic. It looks like it's spell energy, like raw winds.
Okay, but not frosty or anything, like
No,
pure
no.
magic energy.
No.
And not the spell shield.
It's not the spell shield. No.
Not the spell
Meteor
armor of
storm.
Agathis.
All right, Chody, it goes to you. So you would hear that conversation piece from the telepathic bond, and again, you cannot see her because the wall of fire is opaque. I will also remind you too. It may be something you don't happen to see, but you have 17 hit points of your total of 83. So keep that in mind as well.
I have a quick question.
Shoot.
If the wall of fire is 40 feet high and the balcony is at 40 feet, wouldn't it have been safe to just run across the cement?
No, because the fire's heat is actually emanating up through it and around it. The heat doesn't just go up in one's position. It wraps around the edge of the lip and kind of hits that 10-foot marker.
Okay.
I fixed it.
Good job. Fire.
Good job, bud.
I assume the ground would be like a hot frying pan.
Get in
Also,
there,
yes,
kick my
just being
sister's
safe.
ass.
But heat, Jeremy, and D&D always wraps around any obstacles
fine.
that are present.
Just wanted to check. It wasn't being blocked,
Yeah,
shielded.
yeah. It would be if there was an absolute barrier, but because it kind of comes over. So, Chody, your turn, and you have your character sheet. Great. What are you doing?
Yeah. I'm probably going to heal me in some way or another.
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and cast Cure Wounds on myself.
Okay. Anything else?
I'm going to move. You said I cannot go past the fire because it's hot.
Well, you can go past the fire, but if you pass the red line that I've drawn, you'll start to take the fire damage. And then if you breach the firewall, you'll take more heat damage.
And I am on top,
damn
right?
it.
I'm up.
No, you're
up.
down.
No, you're
I'm
down.
Yeah, you're on the ground floor.
Okay, then I'm going to start moving this way over here. And then cast Cure Wounds on myself. Well, cast Cure Wounds and then move.
Makes sense. Okay, Chody done. Ashtonay goes up. The second she goes up, you see the blue energy kind of coalescing around her, kind of like become more like flesh, kind of like connects with her on a closer level. It seems that the robes she was kind of wearing seem to like fade into the materia that's around her. And she lifts off the ground, flying 50 feet into the air, and looks directly at you, White Crow. And she says, but without speaking, and in a tongue that seems to come out in a threefold manner, says, "You serve the church, but you would dare deign with these infidels and heretics? Burn!" And she raises her hand up and points it at you, and this blue lance of energy fires straight down at you. You need to make a dexterity saving throw.
Ah, my specialty.
You have
I'm just gonna pop my inspiration, and I'm just gonna evade that and just be like, ooh, ah.
You dodge the first one. Her second hand drops down and fires another pulse of energy, and then as she's firing
no.
that one, her mouth opens up and she fires a third. 2 more dexterity saving throws.
Yeah, but you'll pass these ones.
You got this, Steve.
Success.
So hold on. The one I fail, I'm going to use what's it called? Diamond Soul. Spend a
Diamond
key,
Soul.
Reroll it.
Okay.
Damn, didn't work. All right, I
Jesus
get blasted.
So you kind of like stop and dodge, and you hear this voice in your head, some voice that just like, tells you to kind of move. You kind of slide to the side, and as you kind of roll that way, her other hand shunts forward, and you can feel it clip you. Even with evasion, you still only take half. And then the mouth fires down, and you kind of backflip onto the wall and kind of grasp it for a second to drop down for where it's hit. The walls are literally burnt, like black, where these bolts hit. You take half damage. It'll be a total of 42 points of fire damage. The fire damage avoids invulnerability or resistance to fire.
I didn't have those anyway, so
I'm just making sure you understand how pure the fire that's hitting here is.
blue fire. Yeah.
Yeah, it's it seems to be spell fire actually.
Pretty sure that's a gas fire, but
Well, it's spell fire, buddy. Okay, jeez. But the point is yeah, she seems to be doing this innately for this turn. Like she can just do it at a whim. All right. At the end of her turn, she descends slowly back down. Master Vester, you are up. So she's still airborne. She's still aloft, but she's slowly floating down. At the end of the initiative round, she will land. Master Vester.
She is still, like, I saw her over the wall of flames. She's still blue.
Yeah.
Do I touch blue?
does that fire also, like, the resistance against spells? Does that also negate that, or
It negates resistance to fire damage. It wouldn't negate resistance to spells, but it is not a spell that's being cast, so it wouldn't care.
okay, gotcha.
It's
You know
not
what?
a spell.
I don't know better. I'm gonna jump the wall and try to punch her as she's coming down.
Yeah, boy.
So let's get. Is it there-ish? It's hard to tell between the two. I'm gonna focus on my lower one,
Okay.
ground floor token.
Well, she's going to be moving down in a second, so that's fine. Okay.
I'll stay like above her, striking downwards.
Okay.
Get her over one.
Yeah, we're just going for it. Dump a key point. We're going 4 attacks.
Okay.
Jesus.
Miss. 21 is going to hit. 15 will miss. 14 will also miss. As you're swinging at her, you see that her body just kind of and shifts from the blows. So that first swing you swing, like where you're aiming for her head's not there. It's over here, and you miss.
Oh, do I have disadvantage?
Yes.
Okay, so the 21 hits is the
Now
only
the
thing.
realization of what the spell was, it was displacement. So you swing and you miss, you swing with the 21 and hit, and as it's coming and it's like right here, you see her kind of look at you annoyed, and this shield of blue kind of bursts out from her as she uses her reaction to cast shield and block it.
All right.
There it is.
Misses all of them. Sorry.
Her reaction spit, run!
She's got the +5 AC for the rest of the turn though, so she looks at you annoyed, and she's slowly like lowering herself, like she's falling away from
I'll
you.
use the rest of my movement to get down to the floor and wait there.
Yeah, for dramatic effect, we'll say you both kind of descend simultaneously.
All right.
It feels natural.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm gonna take my little color token off my token.
Sophia would recognize that there is a heat present here. It definitely feels hot, but she thinks she might be. I mean, I would say from the character perspective, she feels like she could brave it.
I know she can, but that's my girl.
Well, I'm just saying she feels like she could brave it. Again, she's yours to command and control. So if you want her to move through it, you can. I'm just saying from the character perspective, she's doing that kind of like she's around the corner, the heat's coming at her, and she's kind of looking at it like, and she's like, I can do it.
She's a brave firefighter.
Yeah, brave firefighter.
Sophia, Alessia's still in the air.
Yeah, slowly descending. But I would say for again, effect, if she gets through the fire, the two of you would have descended enough that she could attack her. If she goes through. If she doesn't go through, that's fine.
He's going for it. Distance. Could she even make it?
Looks like she's about 5.
Nah,
Come shy.
she won't make it.
Unless she dashes. Yeah.
She is going to get through and wait for her to land.
Okay. She needs to make a dexterity
And-
saving throw, and she'll automatically take the damage for piercing the wall.
17?
She fails, so she'll take the full double brunt. And it looks like it's going to be... Wow. That's hilarious.
You thought she could brave it, John.
No, 17 points of fire damage. I knew she could brave it. I didn't think she was going to take that many points of damage. I rolled 10d8 and I got a 17.
She's taking that twice. She's taking 34.
No, I rolled 5d8 for the first heat that she failed, and then she ran through it and takes another 5d8. I rolled 10d8 and I got 17.
Well,
Pretty
all
bad.
right. That is pretty bad. Okay, she is still going to use second wind to regain 20 hit points.
That makes sense. All right, her turn's up. I'll go to Brooklyn.
I will.
Sorry, retcon. Is it a retcon?
I don't know.
No, it's not. I moved the fist. She's only taken 1 turn so far, right?
I guess. Yeah, because she breathed fire at
Yeah.
No,
Crow.
It would have moved. It would have moved. Sorry. The first turn I cast the wall of fire. The second turn I did laser beams. So the hand actually is flying up over the fire, like it's avoiding the flame at her command. Would probably be about that far back, but enough height to get.
All right, if it was that high in the air, Sophia wouldn't have been able to get to it. No harm done there.
Okay. Oh no, not her. The hand.
No, I know. The hand is out of her reach. She wouldn't
Yeah.
have changed any
Yeah, it
of
wouldn't
her
change anything.
doing.
Okay, I'm going to take the dash action and give Ryan the option to dash if he wants to.
Hell yeah.
And I'll go up 10 feet and then fly over here, 50 feet. Would I take any fire damage, or would I be behind it?
So you flew how far up?
10 feet up.
10 feet
10
over.
feet.
You're fine.
Yeah.
On the back side, it's completely cool.
Okay, gotcha. All right, that's my turn.
Okay. Right.
I dashed up there. I need the other map now. I'm gonna step forward, huck a dagger at her, and then dip back again.
Okay. It,
20?
That ain't bad.
it hits the shield.
Oh, that's right.
Cool. I dip back and bonus action hide.
Despite knowing that you're blending in with the shadows and are completely concealed, it does still feel like someone's watching you.
Sure, yeah. Mostly just getting cover behind the handrail and stuff.
Makes sense. Grok,
Killing a direct line of sight.
right.
Yep, we're gonna move forward.
It's a good idea.
So we dashed. Yep. And Wildfire Spirit is doing the same. And then Talith is also going to dash. Right there. That's it. Actually, yeah, that's my action, my bonus action. Yep, that's it.
Micro.
All right, a little singed, but not down yet. I'm gonna just yeet off this balcony and then get at her with the Sunblade.
Okay. So just again for dramatic purposes, it's all kind of descending at the same time. Christinger, her, and then you flying in with the Sunblade coming down. Go ahead and make your strikes.
Yep.
It's going to jump off the edge of the balcony, though. Exceed their velocity.
Oh, jeez.
You
I
watch
got Jeremy rolls today.
as the blades come in, like you do like a spinning swing, like a twist,
Dick.
and you watch as it glances against the shield and then comes back around and glances against the shield, like bursting off in light. And you land, and she kind of lands gracefully as Christinger is kind of like floating above her with his fists up. Very dramatic and cool look. On initiative 20, you see the energy.
Hold on, I got bonus actions.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm just gonna. So she still had the shield up. That's probably what I hit for my own self. But I'm able to just Hands of Healing myself with a key point.
And yeah, with the shield, she apparently has more than 21 AC. I won't say what it is, but it is at least 22, if not more.
All right.
Okay. On 20, the energy that was coalescing throughout the turn and that she kind of sucked in as she was standing on that position stops coalescing and kind of focuses in that point for a second. And then there's just this kind of shockwave that detonates out from her. I need everyone who's within 30 feet of her to go ahead and make a strength saving throw. So that would be...
Oh, strength.
I think everyone... no, sorry. Brooklyn, you did not descend fully yet, so you are not there. It's just these three.
Yes. Our strongest people.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, let's.
I'm gonna re-roll for a key point.
Yeah, let's keep it Diamond Boys. No,
Diamond
did the
Hands.
Same thing twice.
Diamond hands. So Steve, the diamond does not work, and Vester, the diamond does work. As the pulse shoots out from you, you're pushed 30 feet back from your position.
No matter what.
If you fail.
Ow.
And if you hit a wall, you take 7 points of bludgeoning damage, so Sophia would take 7. If you succeed, you're pushed back 5 feet. So I've already got that there.
No damage beyond that.
Yeah, if you aren't hitting a wall, you take no damage.
Okay.
All right, Shorty, you're up.
I see her shield drop with that.
You don't see shit because there's an opaque firewall in between you and her.
And I have to get through it somehow without dying.
Right. And
You might want to wait until I can heal you.
Do some magic about it.
If you're asking questions in the group chat, the shield has not dissipated because she has not taken her initiative. 20 is the layers action.
Oh, layers action, right. Yeah, I'm gonna call out to Grok and ask for healing and hold
On my way.
to heal.
Okay.
After he heals me, I will move forward.
Ashene will go. Annoyed at the situation, and very much annoyed at Master Vester.
Bro,
here.
damn it. They seemed like they had a lot of history.
Oh yeah, glancy shots. Super afraid of him. Mm-hmm.
She breathed atomic lightning at him.
Threw him across the room. She's kind of shoved you out of the way.
That's a more than fair statement. She is going to kind of step forward, and as she's doing so, she kind of pulls her hands inwards, and you can see this cold coalescing in her hands, and she kind of and just breathes this massive gust of cold energy directly into your face. you need to make me a Constitution saving throw, and due to her proximity and the use of her amplification, you have disadvantage for the roll.
25.
Such a good roll.
Really good.
Holy moly.
That's really good. That's the best time to roll a good
I
roll.
used to be a robot.
I've been through a lot.
Cold energy has no effects on me. So hold on a second here. I have
Take
to
your
do
time.
math. So it is being cast as a 7th level spell, and it is maximized. So that would be 10d8. So that's 80. Half would be 40. You take 40
Half would
points of
be
cold damage.
40. Give me 1 second. I'm sorry. I need to read the gloves thing. Taking cold damage, gain a key point for each 10 points of damage taken. Use my reaction to half the damage is what I'll do.
Okay.
So 10 points?
So yeah, it's before the halving from the Quicksilver Gauntlet. So it'll be 20 points is what you'll take, and 40 is what you'll take for the purposes of key regeneration. So you gain 4 key points.
Oh.
I'm taking 20 damage though.
Yeah. I assume as she's kind of stepping forward and getting ready to gust, you kind of block into position, and as the burst kind of hits, you kind of close the gauntlets. It's kind of bursting over you, and you're kind of just holding that lock, and the gauntlets start kind of charging with like a bluish energy of their own. She seems confused because she's not familiar with that artifact or legendary item. She's done with her turn. Master Vester, I believe it's Punch City. I mean, whatever you want to do.
Yeah, I'm afraid it is, Phil.
Maybe she should go back to the Spire and study a little more.
Wouldn't hurt. Yeah, we're just going after it. Turn a key point. How'd I do?
First one hits, second one hits, third one hits, fourth one hits.
Clap your sister.
For the first attack, are you doing anything special? Any technique?
I'm gonna throw a stunning strike on the very first one.
Okay. She
Is an 18 Constitution.
succeeds on the Constitution saving throw. The second one, anything special?
Let's throw one more at it.
Okay, rolling. Better than the first.
All right.
Constitution is her second best save. 32.
The other two we're going to. I think it's Dex to knock prone.
Okay.
So we'll do both of those.
Success. She'll fall. She is prone.
Nice.
But on the
36, 51 damage.
On the last one, you see her kind of hit the ground, and as it's coming down, she shields as a reaction and will block it.
Well, okay. But she is knocked down.
Yes.
Okay, so 24, 39 damage.
Mm-hmm. She looks pretty messed up.
Any chance that ended any of her concentrations on the wall or anything?
No.
Damn it.
And you actually see, like, as she's taking the damage, kind of pops of kind of magical energy on the craft. Benson, you're seeing some on your side, and it immediately triggers an Arcana check from you and also from Raya.
Can Grok do one too, since the whole
sorry,
fire
you have it
thing?
trained as well. Go.
22.
It's more craft magic, but yeah.
23. I rolled another one.
Grok,
Yeah.
you're not certain what's happening here.
But it's not a spell though, right?
It's not. It's craft magic. It has to do with the
Right,
formation of the craft here on the ground. Chody and Jeremy, your characters realize that what these are, they seem to be kind of contingencies, that when she would make a Constitution saving throw, instead, it basically, the mind-altering effects are triggered to the ground. What other
is there
conditions?
a way to break it?
You can start messing with the craft, but it's not an easy situation, as you're fully aware. It looks like there might be about 10 more of those instances on the ground, for a total of 12. Master Vester done. Sophia.
She still can't reach her, damn it. Anything she has on movement.
If she wants to hold, Brooklyn... Oh, he's not going to dash, never mind. No, he is going to dash. She's 40 feet up. He has to dash.
She will hold.
Yeah.
And wait for Rooklin's instruction because she trusts him so much.
Yeah, he just got over the other side of the wall. He hasn't descended very far.
Yeah.
So, Brooklyn, you're going to dash to get to her adjacent.
Yep, and I'll give Sophia the option to dash too.
She'll move 30 feet, and then Sophia will take her held turn to move up and attack. She has advantage. She's attacking a prone target, but she has disadvantage, so she just neutral rolls. And
Normal strikes.
go with it.
Do-do-do.
Should have 2+ if she wants to use her. 12 will miss.
23,
23
and we
will.
still have opportunities.
23 will hit on the nose. Give me the damage for the greatsword.
Oh, sorry.
So
17.
Okay, that hurts real bad.
And 2 unarmed strikes.
Miss,
18
miss.
and 13.
All right, Brooklyn.
That was already did my turn. Remember, I dash.
Oh, right,
Sophia
right.
storms out after mine.
Yeah, she held. Okay, Raya, you're up.
Thanks, bud.
Same deal. I'll step up the ledge and huck a knife at her.
Your real knife.
She's prone.
Ghost knife.
Okay, the second you throw and target her with that spell, your duration on it dissipates. You targeted her with the spell.
I threw it at her last time.
Did you?
Yes.
He did.
Against her?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's the only target in the room.
Let me double check something.
I missed.
I wrote a note about this. Okay, no, you're right. Because it's
I'm not targeting her with a spell.
you're targeting her with the spell's ability, an ability created
With
from
the
a spell.
spell's effect, or
Yeah, I ruled on it before. It's similar to Shillelagh. You cast Shillelagh on the stick, you hit them with the stick. You're casting Phantom Knife on the knife, you're throwing the magic knife. Okay. 18 misses. And actually,
imagine if he hit them.
it'd be a 17. It
Yeah.
misses.
Wouldn't it? No, it'd be a raw die because I gain advantage. No, I don't gain advantage.
You're at
Never mind.
range. You have double disadvantage technically, but there's no double disadvantage. Anyways, go.
Hide 32.
Shoom, you disappeared. Rock.
So we're moving up, and we're gonna do some heals on our buddy Benson so we can get back in the fight. Let's do it at 5th level. And hopefully this will help. Yeah, it's 10, 20, 30 back, Chris.
Nice.
And let's see. Then as a bonus action, we're just gonna throw a healing word on Talith.
Okay.
I have the spell driver, so I think I could do that, right?
Yep.
Mhm. Okay. I'll do a quick 9 on Talith. Okay, great. Oh yeah, I'm sorry. So Chris, you get an extra 6, and Talith gets an extra 2. Okay. And that's that. The Wildfire Spirit is just gonna again ready in action, stay with me, and Talith. So did you say that they could jump over this fire line, or how did they get over the fire?
They flew over it and then came down the
They
other side.
flew over it.
You
Yeah,
have
that's
to
not
get
50
good.
feet.
50. You have to get over 50 feet because the heat will burn you otherwise. Otherwise,
Yeah,
I thought I could dispel it by punching.
We cannot fly.
Sophia ran right through it. She took 5d8 and got a dexterity saving throw for the first heat increment. And then when she actually pierced the fire, she took another 5d8. I rolled really bad on that for her.
Right. Is a broom of flying something that requires attunement?
Yeah, I believe so.
No,
Shit.
no, it's not.
Okay,
No.
so then as a free action, Grok is going to say to Talith, I'll give you my broom. You can get over that way. And that's the turn.
You have to give her the keywords to trigger it.
It was something about Rye being awesome. I can't remember.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. Rye's so awesome.
Yeah, he remembers.
I'd whisper it to her, kind of like mutter it. Rye's so awesome.
Okay. I would say since she has a shield and a sword in her hand, she can't actually take the broom from you. I know that the broom goes right underneath you, but that's typically when you're holding it and use the command word for it to be flying underneath you, which she
Could
is
I help?
not doing.
So she hasn't really done anything this turn. Can she use her action to stow her shield?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, so that way she could get onto the broom with just her sword in her hand.
And move 30 feet in a
Right,
direction.
right,
Yeah.
right. So this is when I'm able to move.
Okay. And
Okay.
then Gronk, Talith, but Jody, I heard you. Benson, what is he doing with his held?
No, I said, could I help?
Not
like,
really.
could I help get on the broom or anything like that?
No. It's more of a I have to be holding it and say the command word for it to fly under my seat and make me fly now. There's
You don't have
nothing-
to be holding it. It just has to be on the ground. You have to stand on top of it and say a word. And she flies 50 feet, not 30.
Yeah, because-
he flies
and-
30 because he's a fatty.
That's right.
Yeah, she's underweight, and she
Don't
also
fact
doesn't
shame
have to.
Grok.
She also doesn't
Sorry,
have to
Grok.
command it. Grok could command it because it's technically his
He could
broom.
send it to pick
Yeah,
her
he
up.
could just tell it to pick her up and go over the wall, like we
Stand
did
and
with
stride it and speak
Ryan.
its command word. Okay, yeah, interesting.
It doesn't
Okay.
actually take
So, yeah,
hands to ride. It
She doesn't
just
need her
doesn't
shield.
make
Yeah,
sense.
I guess
Yeah.
Grok as a free action, you drop it, and then she just moves over top it, straddling it, and then it shoots her up into the air 50 feet.
I understand. I'm also a fatty. Don't feel bad, girl.
It's all shell.
Mine's all armor.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, Brooklyn.
So if I cast fly, my greater invisibility is going to go away, right?
If you cast what?
Fly.
No. Well yeah, because you're losing concentration on the
Yeah,
one.
right. And I don't have fly prepared, so I can't fly anyway. I don't know what to do. I'm gonna just move up and try to see what I can do. Try to figure it out. So that's what I'll do for right now, I
Okay.
guess. I can't see anyone, so I can't target any of our guys. So yeah, I'll just wait here.
All right. Talith would have flown up, and then White Crow, you're up.
All right.
It's 60 feet in the air, by the way. The thing I just moved there.
Oh, all
I
right.
I forgot to shift it.
That's okay. Then you know what? Let's just kick this girl when she's down.
I mean,
Kick guy, of course, being stabbed with a sun lightsaber. But these are going normally now because we had.
Yeah, she's prone,
Disadvantage.
and you have disadvantage because she's displaced.
Okay. She's still shielded.
She is still shielded for this turn.
All right. Well, let's see what happens. 1, 2,
Hit.
Sunblade.
She seems to be resistant to the radiant damage.
Interesting.
3.
All right. Key point. Punch. Oh, miss.
Miss.
Okay. All right. Interesting.
Yeah, she seems to be resistant to both the necrotic and the radiant sides of things, which you've noticed as it's been raining down on her, it hasn't been affecting her.
All right. Looks like it's time to just give her the hands then next time.
On 20, she's still lying on the ground. You see her surge with the blue energy again. And it almost seems like she's now kind of not touching the ground. She's kind of lifting off of it. All right, Benson, you're up.
Can I? She's lifting off. How high
You,
is she?
again, are on the other side of a bright
I
fire.
said, how high is she? I
Not
can't
that,
see
not
it.
high,
I
not
know
that high.
I
Just
can't-
sorry, just a little bit off. But yeah, you can't see her.
That's what I'm saying. I can't do anything. I can't see.
Right, big firewall.
Piss on the fire.
You could piss on the fire, or you could dispel magic on the fire.
That's what I want to do.
But
Dispel
you
magic on the fire.
Have to do it at a higher level than 5 because you can't cast.
That's fine. I don't care what level.
Okay.
Let's do. You said
well, it's
higher.
not
than
targeting
5?
her.
I believe it's 5 or higher. Let me double check. Wording. No spells at 5th level or lower can be used to target Ashene or an area that includes Ashene. So actually, no. Yeah, it would be fine to target this. It's not her. It's a spell that she. Yeah, I'm going to rule it that way.
Not her.
So you can cast it at any level you want. Which level of Dispel Magic would you like to cast? You would know that Wall of Fire is normally a 4th level spell, but the zone on this seems to be massive, so it might be a bit different.
I'm gonna do 5.
Okay, 5 is the exact right number you need to be able to dispel this. The Wall of Fire goes away.
Nice.
Yay.
Finally.
That's-
God,
That thing was much.
okay, I'm gonna move up a few more, and then that's where I'll end my turn.
she, as a bonus action, will cause the hand to fall straight down onto White Crow.
Oh no.
Hit 31 points of damage as it just rockets into you, and you're pushed 10 feet. Sorry, it would be, I would say, diagonally, kind of this way. As that's happening, the blue-formed Ashne kind of just rises up and is like now floating above the ground. And as she does so, she kind of spins her hands outwards and is like opening her mouth, and you can hear her screaming as she does so. If you are within 120 feet and are on her current plane of horizontality, which would be everybody besides Raya.
Hell yeah.
Dex saving throw. Just one.
Ah, man, I'm good at those.
28.
Success.
22.
22
I just plugged my
is
ears.
a success.
19.
Sorry. If you are adjacent to her, you have disadvantage. Sorry.
22.
22 is fine. You're still not adjacent to her. Christinger, you would have disadvantage. Sophia would have disadvantage.
Oh, I had disadvantage.
Yeah.
It looks like Rock
What is
and Talith save. They got 22 and 23.
Yep. The DC is
Okay, hang on.
21. So.
Wow.
Yeah.
26. And Sophia's going to reroll with Indomitable.
Okay.
Still at 12.
If you
Okay,
use an
gotta
inspiration, she'd have it.
go. Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. So success without evasion would be. Sorry. Let's do the max damage for Rooklyn. He's going to take the full brunt of it. 94 point. Oh, you failed, right?
No, I saved. I get +5 because of my shield, because of Shield Master. So that makes it 22.
I don't know why that's not just already in there. You should just put that in there and calculate it.
I don't know how to add it in.
But 22 is enough. Yeah. So half of 92 would be 41 or
I take
46.
0 because I saved with my Shield Master.
Oh, right.
You take 0.
Correct. Master Vester, you take 0. White Crow, you take 0. Brock, you take 46 points of fire damage. It ignores resistances to fire damage.
Okay.
And Benson, you take 41 or 46 points of fire damage.
Okay, and so does Talith.
Yeah, Talith also does.
46 was the half.
46 was the half, and Sophia would take that as well. Yeah.
Got it. Oh, she's not doing so great.
Benson, are you still standing?
Yes.
All right. And as she kind of like displaces that, the same situation is happening as when she turned blue before. The ground seems to be moving this magical energies towards that place beneath her. If you remember, last time it was allowed to kind of be realized, it kind of detonated. So be mindful. Also,
Do I need to roll for concentration on greater invisibility?
yes, you would, and the DC would be 23.
And I'm rolling intelligence?
Constitution.
John, question.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I can't
What-
get it no matter what.
Roll a natural 20.
Wildfire
on this.
Spirit is immune to fire damage. Is this fire damage or special fire damage?
Her fire ignores immunity and resistance, so it takes
Okay,
it.
so the wild. Okay, thanks.
All right.
Lame.
As a free action on her turn, every single one of you that's standing on the ground, you see an energy kind of appear on the craft, and if you currently have a magical effect on you that's from a spell, I need to know about it.
Aura of Life.
Okay. Aura Life is what level?
I will tell you in a moment. Aura of Life is 4th level.
Okay, rolling. It's dispelled. Chody, Benson,
Crown of Stars.
and greater invisibility.
Why have you been
is gone.
concentrating on invisibility this whole time?
Greater
Ground of stars
invisibility.
on your head.
Right, no,
Greater
greater
invisibility
invisibility is gone.
Crown of Stars is not concentration. It's durational.
Yeah, it's
Um,
just there.
What level is it?
7.
Okay, so I need a 17. Did not get it. Crown of Stars remains, but you recognize the craft is instantly casting Dispel Magic. Seems that the craft will replicate a spell that's been cast on her turn at her allowance on everybody who's on the craft circle. And then, anybody else have any other effects?
You have to be on the ground floor.
Yeah, ground floor. Only on the craft field.
I don't do magic.
Yeah, there's
I
a
don't think
magical...
anyone's done any magic to make.
Yeah, there's a spell effect on you, it would possibly cancel it, but it's not
So
Okay.
this is the ground level, but if Grok is floating
feel
above the
different.
floor in his broom, actually his Talus is on the broom. Does
Don't
that
some-
matter? Does that matter?
Talith is on the broom and doesn't have an effect on her, so no, it doesn't matter for her.
Didn't Benson cast Death Ward on somebody?
Oh yes, Grok.
Grok.
Yeah, Grok has Death Ward as well.
So rolling against that. So actually, Death Ward's a 3rd level.
Death Ward's a 4th.
Oh, okay, so I have to roll. Success. It's gone. Get it out.
I don't know what Death Ward does, but it sounds good.
It just
if you
stopped
d-
like instant death spells or like if you would die from
Yeah.
something like that. It just cancels it.
Master Vester.
Why am I just now hearing about this after dying 5 times?
We've had this how many times?
How long have we had?
Excuse
How
me.
long have we had this spell? What the fuck is wrong with you people?
She's no longer prone. She has the hand with her. How is she looking? How's the hand looking? Would
She
I be able
looks
to determine?
fucked up. The hand looks like it's only been punched once by you one time.
Is she still glowing as if
Yeah, but you can see.
displaced?
Yeah, she definitely still has that effect, but you'd also see that another mote's disappeared when she took the damages. I don't think you hit her 10 total times, so yeah, she's not totally popped up. It's not terribly important, I promise you, but it goes to your turn, Master Vester. How would you like to engage?
Yeah, I'm just gonna punch her. I got it focused down.
Hit, miss, or hit, sorry, all 4 of those will hit.
All
But
4 hit.
I don't think she's going to be able to do it. Okay, so
Trying to shield.
all right. Here's how I'm going to play it out to you, and I want you to play along with
Okay,
me.
I am gonna tell you right now. The first one is going for a stunning strike.
You bring it won't matter.
All
So
right.
the first attack hits, and you watch her cloth get cleaned, and she kind of like snaps and looks at you. You can see the blue aura around her as she's kind of confused, staring at you, and there's like a sorrow in her eyes, and also like a hatred, like a very kind of like I'm losing a fight that I shouldn't be losing, and I'm mad about it kind of face. You bring in the second blow, and you know that
Fucking
this
toddlers.
blow will kill her if you go full strength with it. Do you finish her or knock her unconscious? You have the option
Oh,
to do
boy.
so.
Big moment.
And to make it even more dramatic,
If what's the drama?
music's gone.
Oh. If I don't do it, someone else is gonna
Yeah,
jump
yeah,
on it.
absolutely will.
I have to put her down. Go ahead.
You bring your fist up, the second shot, and she's like looking at you. There's this like moment.
I'm trying to make it quick.
There's this moment of realization in her eyes, and then
the
horror fills in
fist.
as they widened, and you slam her in the jaw so hard you can actually hear her neck kind of snapping behind it, and you can see her body just kind of roiling from the blow. You can almost hear her brain shaking inside of her skull cavity as it's knocked into this out of displacement, rather. The second that happens, the entire craft magic beneath you, the whole field, seems to kind of just bottom out. It seems to just kind of dissipate very quickly. And then you can see the remnants of it trace through the space as this massive gaping hole of energy appears where the door was. If you are inside of that ring space, you need to make a strength saving throw. That would be Sophia, Chrissinger, and Whitecrow.
I don't know that we're 50% covered by that.
Chris
but
George
whatever.
not in there.
Touching the ring is the only thing I need for this one.
Strength saving throw.
Strength saving throw, yeah.
19 for the lady.
This one is not as massive an attempt. It's not her spell.
19 for Christinger. I'll take it.
You
Okay.
get a 21 because you're within my area.
That's rad, dude.
So as you kind of feel a protection from the ancients kind of pulling on you, and Whitecrow, you very simply realize that you are in a very bad position, and you can see the gaping hole of existence before you into the absolute dark.
Can I just stop and salute White Crow?
Yeah, do I need to be should I diamond hands?
As he's trying to claw his way out of a magical hole.
Hold on, this is super important.
Go
You
ahead.
all hold your positions and kind of lock into to position, but the force that's pulling you is being maintained. So you've done that. Now I need a strength athletics check for you to pull out of the hole. I will state this, and I'm going to, of course, allow for cool shenanigans, but her body flies into the hole. Do you do anything to try and grasp it?
Punch
I
it
do.
harder.
I do.
Okay. Then on this strength athletics check that you're making to try and get out, you have disadvantage. Not,
23.
not strength save, strength athletics, but would it be the same?
Should be.
It's more than high enough. Okay. You grab a hold of her by her cloth material, and you kind of drag her out. Sophia pulls herself out as well. White Crow. Go ahead.
Oh, strength athletics.
Strength athletics.
Would have been a 22 if I rolled athletics.
Yeah. I figured as much.
Oh no.
Does anybody want to spend inspiration?
I don't have it.
I have it. I'll
I
give
don't
it.
have
Okay. The old man
Psycho.
feebly draws himself out of it. You step outside of the ring, and you can feel the energies inside of the space have become more realized. The best way I mean to say that is like when you were in the room, there was a certain awkwardness about it. She could shift everything about as she wanted to. Now it feels like the room is as it will always be. But at the same time, the magical energy that's floating kind of loftily around you, it's just twisting and changing. It doesn't seem to be shifting anything at all, but there's a certain chaos to this space now. That being said, how would you like to proceed?
We're stepping away from that hole for a few.
Do we assume that now Fadundus is down the hole? Like, is that
Now Nefondus is within. You can see the darkness therein.
okay? So we just want to prep for like.
I need Benson to explain what's happening so we know
We got like 19 hours and 55
What
minutes.
kind of
before
time
we gotta
frame
kill him.
what kind of time frame we've got to get in there and deal with it.
1955.
Benson,
I don't want it to leave there.
Grok,
It
and
can't.
Raya. Go ahead and make an Arcana check.
It can because she's dead.
23.
Grok, you have advantage on this roll because you've been in now
Ooh,
Nefondus' presence.
27.
29.
There he is.
Oh, there we go.
I
Where's
rolled my
this guy
minimum,
been?
Jody.
You all
Let him
have,
have it.
you
He
all have
schooled us.
compared notes before. Now Nefondus' space, the place beneath Wraithward, wasn't a simple physical space that Grok could technically walk into, which is why when he saw now Nefondus, it was concealed in shadow. There is an actual space there, but what he was seeing was basically like a window into this dark space. He wasn't actually in any chance of being harmed by the dragon when he first met it. This, however, appears to be a breaking of the window. This entry point will allow you access to that space. However, if you linger here too long, the window will continue to open. You have pierced the veil. The veil will continue to spread. Wraithward as a castle is fallen because the craft wielder, the one who was bound to it, and given that right, is dead. So in the span of maybe about 10 to 15 minutes, the size of the hole will grow probably wide enough for you to see a dragon pierce through.
I got like 10 minutes. That's not enough for a short rest, is it?
Not at
No, I
all.
think the shortest short
Hour.
rest is like 30 minutes.
10 minutes, catnap.
We don't
Ooh,
have
if we had catnap, that would be amazing because we could get all our key back.
That
right,
would be
Jody?
red.
Don't I have it?
Do you have
What?
it prepared?
I do not have it prepared. No, I
Oh.
don't.
Attaboy.
I thought I could cast it as a ritual. Maybe it'll come.
If you would, you sending and talk to Orbicus and tell him the veil is pierced and it's widening. So he has to be on defense on the outside.
You would know that no communication, despite Wraithward being broken, can exit Wraithward. The only way for you
What
to
if he
communicate,
Goes to the front door.
you'd have to exit Wraithward. And
Yeah, it's
What
just
happens if we exit Wraithward?
you don't know. If you want to, you can.
I feel like that's just opening it up more for him to get out.
I agree.
It's like 100 feet. The
Recenter
door's right there.
Yeah, and there's
I
also
don't know enough about
giant
magic.
Yeah,
I'm going to lay. I'm doing it again. Is it Ashney or Alessia?
Ashney
Christinger. I'm going to lay her body over somewhere away from the hole.
As you set her down, you can see her gurgling blood. She spits, like almost reactionary, like reflexively. And you hear her mutter something with like her dying breath.
What? All right. Well, I'll miss you too.
Loot her body. Let's jump in
I
the hole.
want to search that body.
I'll bet you will.
Oh yeah.
Benson,
Okay.
looking her over, you would know everything she has on her person.
There's so
Probably
many things
requires
wrong with that.
time to attune.
Is what?
Probably requires time to attune.
It doesn't require that much time to put in a bag.
You put it in a bag. I will make sure you have all of Ashton's gear for the end game. After the end
For the
game.
post game.
For the post game, yeah. So going in, waiting, or exiting. Those are your three choices, I guess.
I say we go in.
Like I can. Do we have any sort of like circle of healing type gym jam that we can do in 10 minutes?
Mass healing word I can do. I have slots for that. I'm getting a little bit low on slots, but I got that.
Do we have
I
prayer
can do one
of
as
healing?
well.
I do not have prayer of healing.
I did have it. But
I can
Warring Bone.
give everyone a smack of my healer feat just with my healer's kit. I won't really take up resources besides healer's kits.
So we can cast 2 mass cure wounds.
Yes.
I have one as well. That's what I'm saying.
You want to just do that?
We can do that. Heal us up. And get us
I would
okay.
happily accept it.
Okay. I'm gonna. Should I do it at max
Sophia's
level?
got 2 potions left.
Should I do it at max level? I could do it at a 7th level. Hold on.
13 for everybody.
Hold on. I got it.
That's helping a little bit at least.
Oh, for fudge sakes! Look at that. God damn it.
At 24?
Yeah, it's 2 1s.
I'm at
Wow.
full. Thanks, guys.
That's really what matters.
Our rogue's at full health.
That's what
Now
I'm
I
no
can
longer
just hit
minus
something.
100. I'm just like minus 80.
I'd
Who's
love that.
who's still bloodied after that? Like, is anyone still?
I'm not quite bloodied, but I'd say 3/5.
Hold on a second. Yeah, I don't care. I don't know if we care, but Talith is bloodied. Plus 24. Oh,
about
24.
Talith.
And what did Chris give? 13.
Oh wait, Sophia is also blooded.
Plus 13. Oh, she's not so bad actually. That's not so bad.
I'm missing 62 HP.
NPCs don't have hit dice, so my healer feat isn't really effective on them.
Oh, no, sorry. When it comes to NPCs in my games, they have 1 hit dice, and they have 1 death saving throw. So
Okay, it's still not good because this is based off your maximum number of hit dice.
Yep.
Oh,
Take
and
the healer's speed.
you each get 6 back more.
Thanks,
take
Jock.
Yes. Thank the wildfire.
In that case, I'm going to use my
That's
3
wildfire.
charges of healer to do the front line. Then I'm going to give 1 to me, 1 to Brooklyn, and 1 to Messenger. So it's going to be 1d6
Yes.
plus 4 plus your level, I guess, because maximum number of hit dice, which should be your level, plus 15.
E6.
D6 plus 4 plus 15.
Okay. Okay.
Not bad. Not bad.
I'm feeling confident.
Wow, that was awful for me.
Oh, sorry. I'm
I'm out of healer's kits now.
When you search through her stuff, she does have a bag of holding. Knowing what's in it, you don't know. But if you want to just slash it open to see what's inside of it, ruining the bag of holding, you can.
Can we just turn it inside out and everything comes
Yeah,
out?
sorry, you can turn it inside out. That's what I meant. If that's the case,
Just 1 second. I just want to say
It could,
that I
it
have
could be full of potions.
I have 2 instances of heal, so I can do big healing twice, 70 back twice.
maybe save those.
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, I still have a couple nuke heals I can do, but I want to save.
If you turn the bag of holding inside out, you see that there are a total of 8 potions. 3 of them are blue, 3 of them are red, and 2 of them are purple in coloration.
I do like grape flavor.
You would also note that there appears to be a strange box made out of a greenish colored metal. Most of you might not recognize the metal, but Benson and Rooklyn, strangely enough, would recognize it as orichalcum. It is the most, it's the strongest metal in the campaign setting. It looks like the box is probably maybe, 5 inches by 5 inches. It's not a massive box, but it's a perfect cube. It looks like it's openable. On the interior, you would note that there is a ring setting inside of it. The ring in question looks like it has instead of a gemstone, a small glass orb, and inside of the glass orb there appears to be a liquid.
A what?
Inside the glass orb is a liquid?
Yes.
Okay. You cut out as you said the word liquid.
No worries.
Can I identify it?
No, this is a spell that would require, or this is a situation that would require legend lore. Also, identify would require 10 minutes, which you don't have.
You can just cast it, right? Instead of
You could
ritual?
use a first level action or spell to cast identify, but I'm going to tell you, don't waste the resource. You can't identify it as a clearly legend lord.
Listen, why is Legend Lore scrying on my sheet? Do you know?
Don't know.
Okay.
I think. Oh no, I know why. Because your arcane domain, when you get to high enough level to be able to cast those, it is domain spells.
Oh, that's weird. There's nothing generated in third or fourth. It just those two spells are on fifth level.
Weird, super weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, it should
We all
generate.
know.
It should
I
generate.
don't know how
across-
to do things. So
Yeah.
Do we recognize just at a glance what the potions are?
The red ones you would recognize as potions of healing. They look like they are of a decent quality.
Oh, heads up! I also have 7 potions of healing as well.
I have 0
What-
potions of healing. Just get
Do you
that out
want-
there.
would Arcana
Seven
give us
potions
an
of
idea
healing?
about the blue and the purple?
Arcana, no. Religion, yes.
Sophia's going to drink the 2 that she has on her.
Okay.
Trained or none?
So she's ride or die.
Trained only.
Brooklyn, that's on you.
Only got 13 on.
No,
Brooklyn, you did poor.
but I would say with a 13, you are cognizant and aware enough to notice the blue tinge of these potions seems to be the same kind of blue coloration that she was when she would do her weird spellfire nonsense.
I'm proficient in religion, and I have like herbalism and shit.
Advantage on your religion check.
Only 15.
Okay.
God damn, buddy.
Similar circumstance. You do recognize that it appears that it's some sort of spellfire or raw energy of magic collected in a bottle.
Like any similar to like alchemist fire? Like, is this a good potion to eat?
The only thing you would know is what I've told you. You can attempt to drink it or smell it or test it, if you'd like.
Before we go in, I have 7 potions.
I would
of
assume you
healing.
would do that in the
I can-
religion check. It doesn't seem to be like liquid fire. It's not alchemist fire. It just seems to be a
Okay.
liquid that's blue.
And it matches her fire that she was throwing.
It's the same color as the floor was, the same color that she was covered in. It's the same color as the blue fire she was loosing on you.
I think it might be good to keep it as like a final gambit if we run into that, we're on the back foot, just chug a potion, see what happens.
Yeah, it definitely seems like something you would drink.
Brent, I'll take you up on a couple of those if you're passing them out.
Yeah,
I think if we're not full, we should top off with these potions he has.
And the purple one, they had no idea what it was.
Purple one, also no testing on that either. There's nothing that you would have gleaned with those rolls.
Got it.
What is a potion of healing?
The potion,
4d4 plus 4, the ones that we have.
do you want to drink her potions of healing?
Sophia drank the 2 that she had already.
Okay.
Brooklyn is offering to pass some out.
Don't we have some greater healing potions? Didn't you give
Those
us
are
a
the
bunch
ones
of
we're
them?
talking about.
I've got 5.
Pass them out.
Pass them out.
What
So
size,
I'm
what
gonna.
size healing potions fell out of Ashene's bag?
Yeah, is anybody drinking them? You don't know what kind.
So who needs the greater healing potions?
Just that they are potions of healing.
I'll take 1. Give Sophia 2.
Okay, 2 left after that.
I'll be a guinea pig. I'll drink an Ashenay potion with
So-
the healing ones.
I'll also
You're drinking
drink
the healing potion, the red ones, or the other potions?
The red one.
Yeah, so 10d4 plus 20. Roll it. There's a total of 3 of those. Bikra seems to note that they are supreme healing.
Yeah, that's a good potion. That's a pretty good one.
And Brooklyn, you said you were drinking one as well?
Yeah.
Drink them up. Anybody want to swap the blue ones with the purple ones?
No, I think we're good. Talith and Grok took the greater healing potions, and we're both, I think, okay.
If you guys want me to, I'll be the guinea pig. I'll drink. That's
Fuck it,
fine.
give me a
I'm
purple
blue
one.
I'm
Oh,
on to
take
drink
the
the
purple.
blue one.
I'll take a purple.
Hold on, Chody, what did you say?
I'll take the blue one.
You're drinking the blue one? Are you doing that? Is that something you're doing?
Yeah.
Okay. Roll a d10.
7.
Great. Your highest level spell slot is for this is 7, so regain all spell slots 7 or lower.
Regain all spell slots 7 or
Are you
lower.
happy? Are you good?
No, I'm frustrated.
Why are you
So
frustrated?
regain
You
all
got-
my spell slots 7, and I cannot cast anything above level 7.
No. Sorry.
Oh, okay, that's good then. Never mind.
Yeah, I was
Very
gonna say
good.
that's all awesome.
You don't refresh anything above 7. 7.
You
Okay.
refresh everything 7 and lower.
Yeah.
I thought
You
you were
just got a
saying I was
soft reset.
locked in to where I reset
No,
everything below 7. I can't cast anything above 7.
Sorry, I did word that a bit
You
poorly.
lose
You're
7
right.
levels.
No.
Shit.
No. All spells of 7th level or lower, all your slots refresh. That would be funny. Haha, boss fight.
Hey Grok, you should drink that other blue potion.
There's
Okay,
2 more blue potions.
I'll drink it. What do you get back?
Roll a d10. All spell slots of 2nd level or lower are refreshed for you.
Womp womp.
I drink a purple one.
Okay.
How many purple ones were there?
You're drinking a purple one, you said?
There was one purple.
I think there was 2 purple, wasn't it?
There's 2
Because
purple.
me and Raya are both going to drink one.
There's 2 purple. There's 1 blue remaining, and there's 1 more red remaining because I don't think anybody drank the last, or 2 red remaining. Nobody drank the superior potions. So
Brooklyn and I will do that like wedding toast thing. We'll interlock our arms and drink the purple one together.
then both simultaneously. Perfect. You regain 20 hit points, and all spell slots of 2nd level or lower are refreshed for you.
Cool.
Perfect.
I didn't do anything.
Oh, this is working
I
out
got my Misty
perfectly.
Steps back, boys. And I'm max HP.
So,
We still have what, like 7 or 8 greater healing potions amongst us?
I've got 2 on me.
I meant
I've got
like
4 left on me. Well,
I'm gonna keep one of the Supremes just on me since I can
Yeah,
go
carry
fast. I
that.
can. I don't need to run over to someone and
Okay.
bang it on their face.
I'm at 59 right now out of 83, so I think I'm
Drink
okay
drink one of the
As you guys
graders.
have been playing with potions, flipping up things, shocking and communicating, you see the hole grow bigger. It's not big enough yet to let a dragon through, but it is bigger.
How many D4 is the greater?
Greater is
4.
44 plus 4. Add a character note: in-game time is slightly different than real game time, obviously. But again, I feel like with everything you've been doing, you probably have about 5 more minutes left.
Is it
Let's roll.
better to fight in the hole or wait for him to come out the hole?
No, he cannot come out.
Yeah, we got to keep him in. We're going
I
in.
guess he keeps saying not big enough for a dragon to come out. Like, dragon might come out or something.
No, if it comes out and finds Orbicus or something else, it could possess an actual body and have means to travel the material plane.
You're only blocked from being possessed in Wraithward and the effects of Wraithward for the hero's feast that you ate of the bone marrow. Once it's in the real world, you no longer have any powers against it.
So we should go in.
Yep,
Yeah.
let's go in.
We're about to go
boys.
in. I drank 3 more of the potions, Brett,
Okie dokie.
between myself and Sophia. I'm ready to go in.
19 hours, 45 minutes. Let's go, boys.
This
And
situation
girls.
is a 2x2 walking single file situation. You cannot widen it out any further than that. There are a total of 8 of you. Who are the first 2 people going in?
I'll definitely be one
It's
of the first
almost big
ones.
enough for a dragon to get through,
We got-
but only 2 humans.
Well, no, currently it's 10 feet. It started at 5. You're going into the halfway mark. It's going to grow to a 20-foot width here. It doubles. It doubles.
When she hits 3 centimeters, we're admitting her.
Gain inspiration. Okay, so
That's how we fight a dragon.
front line, yeah, B fight. Brooklyn and who else in the front?
I'll go with him.
Hell yeah.
Second line.
Sophia.
And
I'll go.
Oh, go ahead.
So stay back.
I
I'll
can't.
be.
I'll escort Benson
Third
at the
line.
back because I can't hit shit.
third line. Rock and Talith,
Yeah.
I assume that's all that's left.
Benson, and Raya. Correct?
Hell yeah.
If your hit points are wrong on the token, I apologize. Please correct them when I shift over to the new map.
All good.
Brooklyn and Christinger, as you step through into the darkness fades away immediately. The world behind
I'm
you...
gonna scream as loud as I can
seems
as a
to kind
joke.
of shunt. The world behind you seems to shunt forward, and you feel something placed underneath your foot, almost as if you were set upon it. And the world becomes brightly illuminated before you. Well, the space that you have entered into becomes brightly illuminated before you. You see that there is tree-like matter beneath your foot, and a massive branch connected to a massive tree in the center of this dark space. The tree seems to have been cut off at the top, and the stump that you're looking down at is kind of coalesced with bark. In the center of that stump sits a dragon that appears to be made out of mist and shadow. Its eyes, bright red, seem to be kind of wincing in agony as this whole space seems to light up with holy light. Grok, you would recognize that the reason why this is the case is because you're bringing a portion of its old body into this space. Not a bad thing. It seems to be a boon to you. Instead of having to fight completely in shadow, instead, you will fight it in the light. The dragon looks up in your direction. And to give you an idea of the magnitude of the space that you're dealing with here, those are 5-foot squares.
Oh, Jiminy.
And to give you an idea of the magnitude of the size of this specimen, again, those are 5-foot squares.
Let me put myself next to it for just a hot
Oh
second.
no, it's the Hallig tree all over again.
That's a hefty
Oh
boy.
my gosh, this is a big map. This is a beautiful map. Wow.
The dragon
It's only
rears
35 feet.
its head towards you, seeing you enter into this space. The passageway that you entered through, non-existent. Nothing more than a simple moat of kind of distortion. You realize that you can't see it very well, but soon it'll probably grow in size as the fight continues on. You would know, too, that now that you're present and here, its attention seems to be no longer focused on anything. It's wincing its eyes. It may not be able to spot the rent in this space. Its voice kind of echoes, and you can hear it babbling. It doesn't seem to be saying anything of substance. No catchy villain fight or anything to that matter. And it doesn't seem to be noticing you at this juncture. Feel free to move as you please in this space. The second that anyone does anything to Now Nefondos, that is when the fight begins.
So cast all your buffs before we walk up there. Then we take this guy gangland.
Who wants the death ward?
Probably
also cast-
I'm
Veslin
good.
or Vester.
Nah,
I can cast it twice as well. So.
pass. I'm gonna jump up and down and sort of have a little practice flight, make sure gravity works here correctly.
It does. Exactly
Nice,
as you'd
nice,
expect
nice.
it to.
I'm gonna
Do we have to walk on the tree branches?
Looks
If you
like we're
are bound to
Spawned in on the
walk
tree.
if you're bound to walking, yes.
Just making sure, yeah.
I'm gonna cast death ward on Rooklyn then.
Okay. It seems that the limitations presented by Wraithward and presented by the craft magic are no longer limiting, by the way. You do not feel their weight. Nor everything in the block of text.
Well,
Do we recognize these like fungus growths on the side of this? Is pretty unnatural.
No, what you would recognize, though, this appears to be like ancient Fey generation. It looks like this space is a fusion of 4 different planes of existence that bind it here. The ethereal, specifically in essence with the Feywild, or Shazas. Aeraith, or the plane of shadow. Material essence, as you are able to walk around here normally. And the astral sea, which you can see in the spaces beyond. It does look like there is a boundary, but you can't really understand it.
fathom it.
Yeah.
We recognize
I-
it's
I'm gonna
finite,
need
but we
some-
can't.
I need samples.
Draw the-
Need to harvest some samples.
Now or
of this-
never.
This,
I'm gonna
flora and
pass
fauna.
out. I've got,
That's fine. You can pull
from
some
what
of the
I
mushrooms
what
and
I understand
bark.
about the undead and silver, I have 2 vials of weapon silvering juice. Who would be the most apt to give those to?
And this is something I want to make sure Zach is cutting on something very specific. I want to make sure you're very well aware of it.
You cut it out, John.
Oh, am I good now?
You're good now. Yes.
Okay. I want to make sure that you're very aware of this. This is something that's going to be pertinent throughout this entire fight. magic does not override metallic resistances. So if it says I have a resistance to non-magic weapons that are silvered, in my campaign setting, I don't care about the magic, I care about the metal. So yeah, if you don't have a silver weapon, you're not going to hurt a wraith. And wraith
What
says
about a
we've
lightsaber?
Not going to hurt or not going to fully hurt?
not fully hurt. The lightsaber does radiant damage, which is not a bludgeoning, piercing, or slashing, so you're fine. Psychic, if it doesn't have resistance to psychic, the ghost knife will work fine because it is not bludgeoning, piercing, or
Got it.
slashing from a weapon that is not silver.
I'm gonna call everybody into a huddle, and I'm gonna place on the ground 7 vials. 3 of
Vincent,
them
Grok,
are
get over here.
silver.
Or Grok and
Grok and New
tell
Girl.
us.
Yeah, I don't know if I can silver my knuckles, so
That's pretty cool if you could.
Yes, you can.
I've got Castus.
Oh, dude, Benson pulls out a silver spoon.
There
Okay.
you go.
I don't care. It was
I
He's
recommend.
cool.
I would say Rooklyn and Crow because I think they're both the undead fighters.
Well, he's got the sunlight sword, so I think he's got a
True.
pass.
yeah, and I have gloves of soul catching. This thing's just a giant soul, right? That should be pretty good.
Could have worked.
Sounds like I don't catch him.
At any rate, I've got 7 vials. 3 of them are silver. 1 is adamantine. 1 is mithril. 1 is black iron.
Yeah.
And 1 is
Oh,
red iron.
No, cold iron.
Cold
and red
iron.
Drink it.
Was that 7?
Mhm.
They go on weapons. I don't want to silver my throat.
I mean, you don't know
Let's
until you
not,
try.
let's not go any further with that.
Fair. So, what are we doing with the oils?
I'll definitely take one for my sword.
I want Benson to tell me what red iron does, and mithril and adamantine.
Red iron works well against elementals. So, like how cold iron hates Fey,
Is that guy Fey?
red iron hates elementals. It is not.
He's not an elemental.
Neither is that. No,
So
he's-
we'll just take those 2 out of the equation, putting them away. I've got 3 silver. What's mithril and adamantine?
oh, that's not what I
This
want.
is a question for Benson, or question for John through Benson.
What was the question?
What are adamantine and mithril? What do they do?
Adamantine is good against constructs. Mithril is weapon-wise. You're not sure, and either Benson wouldn't actually be either. Out of character,
Okay.
Andy might know, but he may not have been paying attention.
You said mithril?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I know adamantine is critical hits, right?
No. We're talking about the resistances of creatures. So don't worry about it. You
Yeah.
weren't paying attention. But I'll go ahead and say ancient ones or schism have a
Oh,
problem with mithril.
Schism.
a long time ago.
I'm going to take 1 of the silver.
Okay.
And how long does it last? Like an hour?
Yeah.
I'm going to go ahead and apply the silver.
I'm doing
Me
psychic.
too.
I don't need it.
Yeah, I think I'm good.
Steve's on radiant. Grok, you want to be a silver turtle?
This is also a really
Sure.
No.
This is also a really interesting opportunity that you have here. You can actually inspect the dragon. Like if you want to make checks, I will allow you to make any of the knowledge checks that you have available. That's Arcana, Nature,
Anything you're trained in.
knowledge skills, anything that's intelligence based. I'd also say that I'd be willing to apply medicine to that, but you have time to like watch this thing, since it's kind of just not really doing anything or responding to you. It seems to be confused by the brightness.
Can I do like insight? Like it knows what's going on?
You're not going to get anything from that.
Fine. Never once used insight.
Not even at the end.
That's alright. We'll get him next time.
Okay. Investigation, kind of just inspecting the area and around it. It doesn't appear to have any magic items, anything on it, any binding items. You would note too that it doesn't seem to have anything in this lair that it has control of or command of. The space is completely neutral ground. Now, nature with a 19. The tree itself seems to be radiating with a kind of healing energy that seems to be weakening the creature. You're not certain how that will kind of play out in the combat or what you could benefit from that with that role, but you know that the space that you're in, being neutral ground, is also a neutralizing ground for it. Whatever powers it would have had in shadow are not present.
So the trio is radiating healing energy.
A kind of positive energy is more the term I should have used. It's not healing you guys. It seems to be kind
But
of
it is
just
harming the dragon.
It seems to be
in some way.
negatively affecting the undead.
Got it.
Does it seem like it's radiance or no?
Yeah, it definitely very much has a radiant kind of quality to it.
Okay.
But positive energy is the term we should be using.
So we're feeling pretty optimistic then about our chances with that positive.
Yeah, it's basically
good
it's
vibes.
It's
Good
similar
vibes
to what was it?
The Tree of Encouragement.
No, what the hell's the name of that movie?
Just
Big Trouble in Little China. When they drink the potion and they're like, yeah.
Okay.
That's the vibe you're getting. Okay.
I'm gonna say Sophia takes the other silver weapon.
Okay. She
I'm just gonna
applies it.
got it.
33
And Brooklyn took the
Arcana.
third?
33 Arcana.
Yep.
I see that. Okay, so here's a very short list of things that you would basically glean from the size of this dragon, the nature of this dragon, the positioning of this dragon, and the dragon as a whole. It
So not Benson.
is an ancient dragon, one of the patriarchal dragons of dragonkind. It is either the second or third son of the very first gold dragon. It is very old. That said, you would know that it's probably somewhere in the ballpark of challenge rating 30. It has somewhere around 585 hit points. Its undead nature probably means it has some means of mythic relativity, which means that if you kill it, the fight may not be over. It definitely has legendary actions, because duh. Its breath weapon will more than likely be radiance and necrotic, similar to the elements you were getting outside. It has 5 uses of legendary resistance. It hits like a dump truck just based on its size. You will not be able to hide from it. It's
I'm
immune.
gonna
likely
look.
Won't have a layer action.
No, it doesn't have layer actions. Correct. It'll have legendary though.
and with my medicine check, it's allergic to.
Yeah, and it's immune to, or sorry, it's resistant to the following: acid, cold, and radiant. It is immune to the following: fire, lightning, necrotic, bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing from non-silvered weapons. It is immune to the following conditions: charmed, deafened, frightened, paralyzed, prone, and stunned.
Damn it.
Oh, Zach, you're
Fuck.
worthless.
I'm just
based
gonna punch him a lot.
Zach, just based on its size, yeah, its con has to be somewhere in the ballpark of 30, like, or 20.
That's fine.
20
That's
high.
fine. He could still be punched away.
You're gonna have key for days though.
Sure.
Got nothing to spend it on in here.
Yeah, you're right.
Flurry of
Patient
blows. Flurry of
defense.
blows. Oh, diamond hands. Oh, no.
I'm going to look at the rift behind us and look to Benson and Grok.
The rift has grown to a point where if it were aware of it, it would be able to leave.
Is there any way the two of you can close that behind us?
I'm gonna
No.
guess no.
Orbicus made
Seal
that.
us in here with him.
The answer is no.
Yeah.
And sorry, it has Dragon Sight. One last thing on the Arcana. I'm going to put out a gold aura on it that you can see. If you are there, and when it's cognizant, it knows you exist and is aware that you are present.
So
Is there
we're
a
okay
blind
right
sight?
now.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to be. It's either kind of wincing and it's kind of focused on the fact that everything's bright gold. But yeah, it doesn't seem to be moving or engaging you at all.
I just want to point out its aura is the exact same color as my aura.
Oh, no, it should be the same color as Benson's because it's the same effect.
Okay.
Changing the color to a slight white. Okay.
Is it a true sight or a blind sight?
True sight, 120 feet.
Okay.
But also blind sight, 120 feet.
Can you? What does that mean? Blind sight.
That means it doesn't have to be looking directly at you to know you exist.
Yeah, if it didn't have eyes, it could still see you.
Correct.
All right, boys.
I can have that for 5 minutes. Just saying.
I'm gonna
practice.
take my time
practice
getting
with
around behind him. I'm just gonna fly
At your pleasure.
all the way around.
Anyone got like an inspiring speech or anything?
Well, boys,
Fuck
Get
this guy.
good.
as the legend says, let's do this. Leroy Jenkins. And then we'll start walking.
Yeah, for Messenger, for better or for worse,
I'm gonna.
I'll let you're not a heretic. I wrote it down in the book. If it gets lost in this astral plane,
Thanks, man.
no, you're not gonna die a heretic.
Crow just throws his book over the edge.
What?
If we do get out of this, I don't know, man. You're probably gonna be pretty good with
This
the
guy's not a
church.
heretic and just chucks it.
You're not a heretic.
Whoosh.
It's like
I knew everything they said about you was a lie. It just tosses the book.
Oh, you guys are all comfortable getting inside the sight line.
Once
Okay.
everyone gets.
Yeah, as long as we don't target him, he's not going to act.
I think as long as
Jeremy's
we don't do
correct.
anything hostile, he's just chilling. He's
Yeah,
vibing.
there are 2 conditions that could cause the fight to start. You know one of them. The second one I'm not going to explain.
Let's just, for
He was
the
a
audience,
gold-
explain what the first one is that we all know.
Okay, I will explain.
Targeting him.
If you guys took 30
Okay.
minutes to set up, the second 7
Got it,
o'clock
got it.
rolled around, the game would end, but the fight would begin next session. Okay, there's the start point.
We got Grok and company hanging in the back.
So we knew he was a gold dragon in life. Do we think his breath probably still?
Radiant and necrotic, it's both.
But
Yeah, we got that from the Arcana check.
cone or
It's exactly like a gold dragon's.
okay.
Except it's also necrotic instead of fire.
or Delta split.
Yeah, remove the fire, add the necrotic.
Assume hexagonal positioning.
And when I'm hitting this, if I use divine smites, am I doing undead divine smites or regular divine smites?
It is undead.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure because I know you said a resistance to it, but
Correct. It is resistant to it, but it will take extra damage because it's undead.
gotcha.
Extra damage halved.
Extra damage have.
Ooh, I've got hatred. How do I do a thing
John's
for
so
hatred?
good at math.
+2 to your damage for hatred.
I'm just gonna add that as a global modifier for this fight.
Yep,
Since we'll
you
probably be here a while.
absolutely should. This will be at least 1, maybe 2 sessions long.
Damage.
If only I was from
plus
the
7.
area.
Can we cast a spell?
You can do what you want
I'm gonna cast Sunburst.
on it.
Yes.
Are we starting the fight?
Are we in position? Grok, are you
I'm in
happy where you are?
Andy,
Yeah, I'm here. I don't know. I'm not sure. It's a little scary. I'm trying to figure out positioning. I can come a little closer. How about that?
playing Elden Ring. No, I'm kidding.
You gonna die with us or no?
I know it's not really being played. I'm just teasing.
What did you say, Jeremy?
Are you going to die with us or not?
Yes, but
Well,
I'm gonna die. I want to die last.
So spoiler, not
That's
spoiler.
fair.
So when you guys finish Fia's quest line, you guys might get PTSD from this. You'll see why.
No, don't tell me.
Are you moving up? Is Talos moving up? Is the Wildfire Spirit moving up? Andy,
Yeah,
please.
They all moved up a little bit.
I moved up 30
behind,
feet.
Could I
behind
move?
Benson.
Tell you what, could I move Talith up by
Yeah.
Where
herself?
it's safest.
You can
Yeah.
move wherever you want with whoever you want.
Okay.
I'm
Okay.
assuming there was a moment in the realization that it's not able to see the thing, that you re-upped the telepathic bond, so it's active.
Yeah.
And everybody can communicate with one another. Are we satisfied with that final positioning? And is the first thing that you're going to be doing casting Sunburst?
I'm not
Works
stopping
for
him.
me.
That left quadrant's looking a little crowded. Or we got some space over here.
We'll take this area.
I
If you
I
guys want to
posted
space out a little bit.
Sunburst in the chat, guys. Just a heads up. I posted it in
Yep,
the
we're
chat.
ready.
Are you sure?
I wasn't paying
Yeah,
attention.
I'm ready.
Did you read Sunburst?
I don't care.
I don't see it. I gotta look up.
I think you did.
Basically, I'm going to blind all of you is what's going to happen. And you're all going to take damage. That's why I say before you run in there, let me cast it. I had 150-yard range.
All right. We'll fall back just a little bit.
I'm just...
Damn, get up on the roots.
Chill on the
Christ.
branches.
60-foot radius.
This better work.
I'm gonna have to dash just to be able to hit him.
Here. No, I don't. Yeah.
I'm gonna stare God in the face.
In there.
Same.
Not immune to the blind condition.
Correct.
But blind sight will allow it to see in that range.
Right, but hopefully disadvantage a little bit. Something I don't know.
Oh no, my real eyes are gone. Ah, fuck you guys.
Dragon says.
Punch by punch.
Okay. So that's the lead. Is that what we're doing?
Maybe pull Talus back just a hair more, but I think so.
Okay.
I would cast it so that I'm not in it.
Okay. So, ready for the exciting part about this fight?
Nothing happens.
No, that's not what I'm gonna say.
Counterspell.
Normally, I would roll dice behind the screen.
Bro, 5 more feet.
I'm not doing that for this fight. You will see everything that hits and everything that does, and you'll deal with that accordingly.
Crow, back up 5 feet.
Constitution saving throw. It is from
He's wearing
a...
a mask. He'll be fine.
No, it
I
broke
don't
in the
have
last fight.
Okay, Constitution saving throw.
Oh,
Here we
you're
go. I think I passed. So I take half damage. Let's see. Half as much damage and not blinded. Okay. Sunburst damage was 40, so 20. Okay. Second it hits, its eyes kind of like snap shut for a second and then kind of open a bit wider. And you can see its ears kind of perk up and kind of move like they're directionally pointing towards others. And you can see its wispy form kind of shift and kind of like toggle, like it's connecting the dots and seeing who it sees. It then kind of grits its necromantic shade teeth, and its black maw kind of like grins, and it says, "Oh, you again, turtle
I'm
servant.
getting down into a sprinter's position.
Yep.
Turtle
Back.
servant. I am
Thunders on your marks.
become life. I will leave this place with your wrecked bodies in my gullet."
We shall see.
Initiative.
How
That's a
long
lot
did-
to eat.
How
You got
long
my
did-
stomach, in, at least in
Hey.
digestion.
Sorry, what was that question?
How long has it been since we was through the last fight?
Oh, maybe
15 to 20 minutes.
15 to 20 minutes.
Cool, awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah,
More
I'll
than
have you
19.
know.
We got a little
My-
over 19 hours to finish this, boys. We got to rush.
Yeah, that just means my stars are still going.
Yeah,
John, can we get Sophia and Talith on the board
they are.
in your
Oh,
in the initiative?
Talith is on the board.
Tal's on the board. Someone didn't select their
Oh,
token.
I have to. I have to actually roll
you
her
have to
initiative.
roll
and
for
then...
Talith. Yeah, roll for
I
Sophia.
thought he was. Oops.
No.
They go
Sure.
on our turns.
Okay.
We need a Rookwood.
So they go on our turn
No,
still,
no,
right?
It was
Or does
just
she have her own
temporarily.
initiative?
Oh, yeah, so
Just
just
roll
just
it.
roll an initiative for them and then move
Okay.
them to where they go. Yeah.
Okay.
You're not wrong. You're correct. You need to move your
Everyone's yelling.
sidekick behind you. So Talus' initiative would actually be 8, and
15.19.
she would be above Chody. And then 15.19. That works.
Got it.
Everybody's on the board, right? Or
So
rolling in front of...
Get him, Raya.
Close blind.
More rolling in front of you. Okay.
Hey. Get him, Raya.
Raya, you are first on the docket. That is correct.
Hell yeah.
Oh, hold on. Sorry. I almost forgot. Dragon God.
Get within some proper dagger range. Re-up the cantrip and
Well,
yeah.
I would assume the second Sunburst was cast, you re-up the cantrip. You still have your bonus action if you want to use it for something else.
Okay. 24.
That will hit.
Yeah.
Takes 9 psychic damage.
It's slowed by 10 feet.
Perfectly fine.
Ooh.
Okay. It goes to it.
What if it just swallowed you whole?
Oh, no.
Hot.
Oh, there's Raya.
I don't think I have anything to do with my bonus action.
It focuses its attention on the turtle, the mage not too far from it, and the other creatures that are kind of close and in the same spread. It breathes a massive gout of 300 feet cone, firing directly at Talith, Benson, Grok, and the Wildfire Spirit. I need the 4 of you to go ahead and make dexterity saving throws. And again, hiding nothing.
20.
Fail. 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 And the Wildfire.
I'm working on
23 is a
it.
fail. Jesus.
26 is the dex saving throw DC.
I was going to blame Brooklyn, but he
Fail.
wasn't going to help, apparently. Never mind.
You take 23 points of necrotic damage, and 38 points of radiant damage.
You guys actually got off pretty good.
Not too
all things
bad.
considered.
60-10 plus 60-10, yeah.
61.
61 total, correct?
It's like exactly average.
After it breathes, you see its attention kind of spin and its form kind of oscillates as its head kind of looks towards Raya. Raya, you're looking up at it, but at the same moment in time, Brooklyn, you're looking at it and it seems to turn its attention towards you. White Crow, you are looking directly at it. It's looking directly at you. Chris and Gervester, you're looking directly at it and it's looking directly at you. You're not seeing a multi-headed dragon. Each one of you is seeing it as it seems to be appearing to you. It is showing you itself. And I would assume it's looking right at me being said by everybody at the same time in the telepathic bond would make you realize that that's the case. It is not actually looking at you. It is appearing to. Vester, you're up.
All right. I'm going to bonus action dash.
Mhm.
And I am zipping all over the place for 145 feet just around this sucker.
I love it.
Serpentine!
And I'll end up here.
Okay.
And 2 strikes with silver castus.
Mhm.
Yes, I love that 14.
Do we want
yes!
inspiration? Oh god, that's a
Fuck
lot.
you, I'm pretty sure you did that on purpose.
Do we want any
I
inspiration?
don't have
No?
inspiration.
So yeah,
I'll
you
give it
rush
to
in.
him.
Unless I gained it from zipping all over the
As you
damn
kind of bring in,
place.
as you kind of bring in the first blow, you see its head kind of shift and like disappear in shadow. And as you kind of swing, you hit something hard, and it causes the stasis to crack. And as you kind of like, and reverts back to kind of bring in the second blow, kind of flipping around it in the spin, you watch as it hits against nothing and cracks. Your condition
Cody
drops.
said he gave him.
Oh, for the first one, sorry, 32 hits.
Okay.
The second one will cause the case just to crack. It is in the fine condition. 17 damage. All right. Anything else, Master Vester?
I'm just real bummed out about that whole situation.
That was a
Please
lot of
continue.
ones. You got a bonus action. Oh, you dashed.
No, I bonus action dashed because I thought it'd be cool.
Sophia. Sophia's
That
up.
was frankly a very silly thing to try.
It's fine.
She is not gonna make it there.
She's just going to
She'll
dash to get
approach. She'll get like halfway there.
there. Okay.
She was there.
And action dodge.
Yes.
Brooklyn.
Okay, I'm going to bonus action Misty Step to there,
Okay. And then move.
and then move to hit him.
He is a square for all intents and purposes. I know there's circles, but yeah.
Oh, so his actual adjacency is here-ish?
I would say because he's so massive, you can take these top corners. Like the corners on the edges. That's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, he is Colossal Plus, which isn't a thing that actually exists in 5th edition, but F that. If
So
they-
you're technically standing on him, Brooklyn.
No, I'm good with that. I'm okay with that position there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
I'm going to say he rounds off at the end because he's so big. Just like me.
24 to hit on the first one,
That will work.
and I'll give Shambles a chance to hit him.
Need it.
And your weapon
And I
was silvered, right?
Silvered, yep.
Okay, so 10, and then Radiant will be half. So it'll be a total of 12.
And I'm gonna throw a Divine Smite on there, undead.
Okay. The stasis will hit, so 15 more. Okay. And
So then
Divine
there'll be
Smite,
another 14
Okay.
in the second hit time.
Okay.
21.
That'll miss. As you kind of bring the blade in, you can see like the shadow kind of coalesce where you hit, and you think that's like a wound, but when you come to bring the blow there, it's like solid shadow, and it kind of bounces the attack back like you hit a dragon scale.
Right.
Anything else, Brooklyn?
Nah, it's my turn.
Lycra.
Let's do this.
Nope, back one. Well,
Such a large lad.
there you go.
Okay. All right. Get him with a little. Let's see how the Sunblade does.
He's so big.
22 and a 24.
Oh, 22 misses, 24 hits.
You cut out, John.
22 misses, 24 hits. Sorry, and
Ignore the first one.
got it.
Yeah. So 10, and then he's undead, so 15 radiant.
The radiant is half,
Interesting.
so it'll be 7.
And then flurry of blows. 26.
Apologies if I sound like I'm underwater. Can
Don't
you,
need it, John.
can you hear me? Yeah, so...
Nothing.
hold on. What the heck?
Just
Getting worse.
static.
Test.
Better.
Yeah, so I don't want to complain too much about tree. Okay, moving on. So yeah, pressure point 1 hits, pressure point 2 misses.
All right. So
16, and this is non-silver, right?
yeah, these are just magic attacks. The 11 is force damage.
Force damage a little bit more. Yeah.
Yeah, 11 force damage and 5 magic bludgeoning.
The bludgeoning is down.
Okay.
Anything else?
And then yeah, so I'm gonna choose to not regain the hit points from the force damage. Instead, I will gain advantage on an attack, ability check, or saving throw that I have to make before the end of my next turn. And that's it.
Cool. White Crow done. Rock up.
Just gonna move a little ways out of the way, and we're gonna just gonna spit some fire and see what happens.
So, that's fine. You weren't paying attention during the descriptor of what it's immune to. It's immune to fire.
It's immune to fire. Okay. This is not great for Grok. He's a fire guy.
Yeah, and the wildfire spirit does
Same?
likewise. Yeah.
Yeah, same.
And then,
Same.
and then Talon.
Talith is gonna dash.
Cool.
Shit.
Chuck.
Moving up and over, and I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on myself.
Okay. Immediately in between yours and Raya's turn. I will use legendary action to point it. Take a bite of that. It's against Christopher. For the 33 hit.
Barely.
Okay. You take 15 points of piercing and 21 points of force damage.
36.
As the bite comes in, you see the mouth start to glow with that bluish energy, and when it slams down, it's like you're being bitten not only by the dragon's mouth, but also by this manifested force field that's being generated in the mouth to make it more physically tangible. And then also, due to the nature of this specific legendary action, you make a wisdom saving throw. If you are immune to the frightened condition due to proximity to woodland, which I don't think you are, then you would ignore this. But
That was a Constitution save
wisdom saving
or
throw.
Wisdom save. I am going to spend a key point, re-roll that.
Okay.
19.
Fails 27 DC. So you are frightened of the creature.
Cool.
Okay. Now it goes to Raya.
Bonus action gain advantage and ghost knife.
Steady aim. Shock.
25
That will hit. Sneak attack.
for an extra 25.
Okay.
34 total.
As the blade kind of sinks in, you see everyone sees its heads kind of shift. So you were seeing it kind of before, like multi-headed, or you're seeing it looking at you. It's no longer looking at you. Everyone can see and realize that it's looking at Raya.
Bonus action dash. Oh no, I can't move.
Can't move. In between your turn and its turn,
Bonus action hide.
it will attack. It is going to use the attack legendary action, one claw or one tail attack. I am going to go ahead and target Vesser. You seem to are no longer a problem at the current moment. I will smash the paladin
How
with
many
a
things have died because they thought that?
tail attack.
0.
23
I'm
misses,
pretty
I
sure one or
believe.
two did.
Yep, misses.
So for those of you who are watching, you see the massive necrotic tail just appear, strike down. When it hits the ground, it actually causes the tree to break. And as the tail pulls away, like the force of it kind of causes some of you to, momentarily shake at the knees, specifically Master Vester. But you would note that as it pulls away from the tree and leaves that break in the wood seems to just back into its regular state.
Oh, that's a good tree.
Very good tree. Then it goes to its
Good
turn.
vibes.
It disappears from sight.
Mm.
Appears behind Raya and says,
Say it.
sorry, I was
Oh
trying
my
Fucking
weeb.
It will use its full itinerary. Someone roll a d6 for me, though.
Raya.
Yeah, might as
Aye.
well. Might as well be.
1.
Yeah, I failed. So it's going to make one bite attack, one claw attack, and one tail attack, all against Raya. Bite number 1. 25 hits, probably. That much damage.
Yeah.
And because of the way we're doing this, you can choose to use your uncanny dodge.
I'll half it.
Okay, so that'll be half and half. So 23 half is 11, and 32 half is 16.
16.
All right, claw attack. 22.
Yes.
Okay. And if you're using dark mode, you probably can't read that, but if the target is huge or smaller, it is grappled. You have an escape DC. You can use your action DC 20 to escape it on your turn. And you are also restrained while in this grapple. You can only have one creature grappled in this way. So it basically has you in its claw. And then as you're being held there, its tail bashes against you. Probably hitting. And you can make a strength saving throw DC 27. Fail. Or no, success. Critical success. So basically,
All right.
it slams its claws down onto you and kind of claws into you, and you're like, oh! And then it tries to sweep your legs out from underneath you with its tail and like push you down into the ground with its claws. But you jump up, manage to kind of get in the fist, and the tail sweeps underneath you.
Ha,
He,
bitch.
he runs over the tail.
Yeah.
And sweeps under.
Okay. It is done.
I still take that damage though, right?
So
It's not done. Yeah, you do take all of the damage. So it'd be
I'm real bloody, boys.
Yep.
50 plus. Yeah, you took like 76 damage.
Yeah.
Okay,
That's
great.
a lot for you.
Somewhat.
It is done. It'll go to Master Vester.
Pretty close to 3/4.
Wish it hadn't run that direction. I am going to. Oh, what's it called? Stillness of mind and the frightened effect on myself. That is an action. I'm going to go and post it anyway. I don't think I have any offensive bonus actions that aren't based on already having attacked him. So I am just going to use movement and stay with the guy. And Sophia, I guess, will have to dash this time. But we're going to stay spread out. 30, 60 right there. Ready.
Okay.
John,
Perfect.
you're completely silent.
Oh yeah, no. I
Okay.
pushed to talk. I forgot for a second. So Master Vester, once you kind of get up to it, you're not attacking, right? You just stillness of mind.
Yeah, that's all I had.
You'd had to do it to get close to it, yeah. Okay. Then your turn's over. Between your turn and Sophia's, it will use its legendary action, one of its 3, to change shape. Bonus action. Allows it to change into humanoid or beast form. When it does so, it will still be grappling Raya, so wherever its position is, it will force move Raya to that position. Skill of the fight changed a lot, didn't it?
Yeah, it's another annoyingly huge fucking map.
As its form shifts, you watch as the shadows kind of grasp a hold of Raya, and a human hand kind of comes out and kind of grabs him by the neck instead. As the claw hand kind of fades away, it then kind of wisps, and all of the winds kind of pull it towards one position. And standing on top of the bark ring that circles it, you see Raya being held aloft by a human creature, a humanoid creature, but it appears to be very much like the wraiths you've seen in the past, except this one has a massive crown of gold on its head. Its eyes are bright, shining golden lights, and it just seems to have this aura about it that's kind of also radiant, and it's holding Raya kind of aloft. And I think that's Christinger, you just went, it's going to go to Sophia. We have 1 minute before the 7 o'clock time, so I'm actually going to say that's a good stopping point for this session, and we will begin with Sophia on the fight. Let's double check and make sure we understand conditions. Crown of Stars, I believe it still has, 5 remaining? Stars?
Yes.
Okay. We have no spells that are currently durational that have been cast. We do not have a recharge on the Dragon Breath. I've used 1 legendary action of my 3. And Phantom Knife is in effect for another 8 rounds effectively. So that's good. Any other effects that I want to mention before the end of the record?
I'm death warded.
Death warded, correct. And that's an hour duration. So great.
Yeah, 8 hours.
8
Am I
hour
still
duration.
restrained or just grappled at this
You
point?
are grappled and restrained by him. Yeah, his size does not change the effect.
You got this.
All right.
Yeah.
Any other things that I'm missing?
Nope, I think that's
Perfect.
it.
Thank you for watching those that did. We'll pick up next session with the continuation of the fight against Nonafondus. The Dragon Raid.
I did forget also, my weapon is silvered, Sophia's is silvered, and Shambles' knuckles are silvered.
Casus is silvered. Okay, great. Those are the durationals, and that's it. All right. Thanks for watching those that did. See you next week.